What up? I'm making this video for Maria, who has cannabis infused social tonic, and the flavor is grapefruit rosemary. So Maria, this video is for you or for anyone else who has drinks like this. So I went to Target and got a placeholder dummy product because I don't have your particular product, but I think, it'll do the job of being a good placeholder. So I'm going to start completely from scratch. So first things first, you want to set up your physical setup kind of like this. So you have your green blanket on a wall. It's being lit by two 100 watt LED daylight bulbs. Then I have 1, 2, 3 lights lighting green cubes. And this is where I'll place the drink. And notice how it's like 6 inches away from the green blanket. You never want to place your drink directly on the green blanket, because then it'll start becoming invisible because of the green light coming from the green blanket. And you may get away with 2 of these 3 lights, or maybe even 1. Though I generally like, the more lights the better, because you can't turn on lights which you don't have, and you can't turn off lights which you don't have. It's always easier to just work with more lights. Okay, so first things first, now we're in the app. So the first thing we're gonna do is click on calibrate, or another thing you can do, assuming you're using a green screen, just click on reset, and it'll automatically give you pretty good settings. Okay, and now here comes the fun part, just playing around with the different backgrounds and foregrounds. And I'll show you what I would start with. So let's place it right there. One last thing, let's turn on the spill suppression. This will remove any of that ugly green glare that you get with green spill photo shoots or video shoots. Okay. Notice how there was some of that invisibility. So I just pushed this light a little bit closer to the product, and now it looks a lot better. Another thing we can do is maybe remove this cube and place the drink a little bit lower. It just seemed like it was too high for this scene. And now notice, so the background that I'm using is called Beach 360 Blurred Fast. Beach 360 Blurred Fast. I think the really cool backgrounds are within AI generated backgrounds. Get a video preview and simply go down to Beach 360 Blurred Fast, or you can search for it right here. And once you have that, if you have a turntable, here I turned on the turntable, and then you get a scene like this. And basically this replicates like the hero shot effect that you see in movies. And then let's assume we're doing this particular scene with a turntable. Let's go to maybe the food and drinks foreground category. Maybe what if we do flying fruits? Oh, okay, this can kind of work. Let's try it a little more. I like the little bubbles that come out. I think that fits pretty nicely. So yeah, I definitely, for foregrounds, definitely check out the food and drinks foreground category. I know you have coffee, so there are definitely some coffee foreground effects. I know that's another one of your products. Yeah, so definitely check out food and drinks. Let me think, another thing we can do for this particular scene. What if we go to sparkle and particle effects? So sparkle and particle effects. And what if we do something just really simple, like maybe white particles? Okay, that can kind of work. Or what if we do fireworks party? Okay. So yeah, definitely check out the sparkle and particle effects category. What if we do sparkles 5? Okay, kinda works. Not a big fan of it. Maybe nature transitions, I think, has a lot of cool effects. What if we do flowers full sequence? Okay, this can kind of work, I think. So yeah, definitely, you know, I see you're going for like a natural type, wholesome feel in your product. So definitely check out the nature transitions category. Here, I didn't have this effect downloaded previously, so it takes about like 20 seconds to download, assuming it's a big effect like this one. Oh. Okay, this can kind of work. Okay, and then, okay, another option. Okay. Now what if we go to plants and flowers? What if we do nature foreground? Okay, that can kind of work. See the natural nature stuff right there. We can also like add a plant. Okay, so that's it for this background. Usually what I do is I create a background and then I create foregrounds which match the background and the product. Okay, it's gonna also kind of work. Okay, now let's try some other backgrounds. So what if we go to photo preview this time, and then look for anything which is like a table. I actually specifically for you made a grapefruit background. So if we go to grapefruit, it's hard to do this with one hand. Okay. So just search for grapefruit and wait about 10 seconds. Okay, now nothing in video preview, but it'll be in photo preview. Okay, now let's see if maybe this one works. Okay, so this is obviously a still background, so let's turn off the turntable so that it's not moving. And then, this scene actually already looks pretty decent. And what I would do to make this scene kind of come alive is, you know, take the drink out so that you see your hand, maybe show like you actually taking it, show it in all dimensions. Then you can put it back as if it's on the table. Okay, and now, you know, you can continue playing around with foreground effects which match this particular scene. Okay, so it's kind of similar to what we already did. Let's do plants and flowers. If we do plant tropical. Okay, like nice and simple, this can kind of work. I actually really like this scene. It's like almost like looks like it's actually there. And then you can kind of get creative with this scene. If you have another stack of blocks, you can get a cup and pour the drink into a cup, or you can just take it and show what it's like in all dimensions. So yeah, almost spilled some water myself. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Please let me know if you have any questions. If you need any more help, I'm always here to make custom videos like this for you or for any other Teleplay customer. I really want you guys to be happy.